All right, guys, let me pull up a screen and we're going to get started here. And let me just pull up my spotlight here and make sure we're good. Now, today is a very special day for those of you who don't know, and we're going to tell you why today is special. And let me make sure everyone's coming in. And so I'm going to switch to my screen really quick. I'm going to turn off the camera and let me share my screen here. And here's the reason why today is special. So if you're with us for the first time, you're going to see something on the screen and it says Save and Stack Fridays. We got to give a name to this amazing Friday because this
boss,
Friday is going to be big. Let's make sure. Can you guys see the screen? Everyone can see the screen?
Hey, bro, are you recording?
No, not yet. Not yet. We're going to start recording.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So for those of you here, Save and Stack Fridays, this is what we're going to call it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to record. So everyone put on their nice faces and smile. And we're going to record this meeting. I think we're recording now. So looks like we are recording now. So let's get this party going. So if you're watching this live or if you're here on YouTube, and we really appreciate you guys on YouTube, make sure if you're on the Save Club YouTube channel, you subscribe to this channel because all the updates are going to be here. Now, today we call it Save and Stack Fridays. And those of you who are with our amazing platform and our amazing affiliate program, you know why it's called Save and Stack Fridays, because Fridays, many of you look in your bank account and you were like, ooh, got a little something extra there. And we can look forward to it every Friday. And also, we save during the week. So, folks, we're going to tell you what this is all about. So, what we're diving into is we're going to talk about how we turn cost into cash without selling, chasing, or picking up the phone. Now, someone that you know and probably loves you invited you here because you spent money today. If you told someone you spent money, they probably invited you here, and they probably are inviting you here because whenever you spend money, it becomes It becomes a cost. So now we're going to turn that cost into cash. We're going to show you how to spend this thing. So let me give you an example. How many people have done this in the last 7 days? Just a comment, please, if you have done, and we'll just see who does this. So I need you guys to participate. So in the comments, if you bought something to eat within the last 7 days, just put eat. Just put eat. Let me see how many people ate. All right. So Nancy ate. Adam, a lot of you guys ate. Wow. So you guys are hungry. How about going to the movies? Right? Anyone you went to the movies, you saw the new movie that was out called Sinners, or any new movie that's coming out. So you guys have bought something, you've gone to the movies, and you shopped at your favorite store. Now, if you've done any one of these, shopped at your favorite store, gone to the movies, that means you spent money. That means you incurred a cost. Nothing wrong with that, but let's get in further. How many of you guys earned money from doing those things in the last 7 days? Anyone? So if you didn't, let's talk further. Did you get any cash back on everything, right? Some of us who said they did, well, they probably are in this platform. And if you didn't, that's why they invited you to this platform. So we got some people who did, and we're going to tell you exactly what they did to save money. We're going to give a little kind of alternative thing you can do with this as well, other than saving money. If you didn't save any money or get any cash back, you're about to discover how to turn everyday spending into weekly pay. So folks, many of you are already doing this. So women, I'm not going to separate the women from the men, but I have to ask women this. Please, a woman comment. Have you gotten on a phone with your girlfriends, with your mom, with your sister, with your cousin, and say, you have got to see this movie? Or you went to a store, oh my gosh, they got a sale going on. How many women have done that? How many women have done it? Oh, wow, man. Okay. That's good, because the more you do it now, we're going to show you how to monetize this. So you recommend things all the time. But now when you recommended a movie, let's see who got paid. The movie theater made $32 billion, and you recommended people from there, correct? So if you recommended people from there, that movie industry took in $32 billion. Did anyone get a check from AMC or any one of the movie theaters? Anyone get did it give you a penny? Did it give you 10 cents? Did it give you anything? Zero. I didn't either. So we're all in this together. How about big retailers? How many people recommended someone go to Walmart or Target or Costco or any one of these major retailers to pick up a sale? Well, these big retailers did $7 trillion And I don't know, but I didn't get not $1 from recommending them before discovering what I'm going to show you. How many people got a check from Walmart or Amazon or Target? I didn't either. So we coined the phrase, guess who gets paid? The thing is, folks, you're working for free. You're working for free. So the movie theaters, 32 billion, big retailers, 7 trillion, you, nothing. Not a dime. How many people are ready to flip the script? You do this naturally. No one encourages you to do this. This is natural things that you're doing. And every time you do this, we're in an economy right now where people need to make as much money as possible because prices are rising. And so you have to be able to find a way to monetize what you're doing. And that's why we're here, folks. Think about it. You go into the grocery store, it is crazy. And I always say the most expensive vehicle that you'll drive this year in 2025 is that grocery cart, because that thing is expensive. We have people that are also looking at their financial future, how I'm going to make it through. And you need money. You need something from the side. You need something where you don't have to invest millions of hours in. You need something that's going to pay you without you thinking about it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you've been doing it for free all your life. It's now time to get paid. So we're not asking you to change anything that you're doing here. Most webinars will ask you to do something that you are not used to doing. We're asking you and showing you to give us a chance to teach you how to monetize something that you're already doing for free. So while other people are watching prices rise, you're going to become a cash back hero. And I have a saying, if you are not saving, you're overpaying. Can someone type that in the chat for me? If you're not saving, you are overpaying. If you're not saving, you're overpaying. I'm going to ask you guys to repeat that. If you're not saving, you're overpaying. Start getting that in people's brains. Start saying it. Start posting it on your social media hashtag. If you're not saving, you're overpaying. See, we're going to introduce you to a platform called Save Club. CEO Charles Mui has put some amazing together, and he has a platform that's going to allow you to get cash back on what you're already buying. You're going to be able to have residual income by helping others save, and you're going to have a simple copy paste system with no technical skills needed. Your grandmother can do this, and she's already doing it. Now we're going to show grandma how to get paid. So what we want to do, folks, is we want to show you an example of how Save Club works. See, with Save Club, once you become an affiliate, what's going to happen is you will be allowed to earn from your recommendations that you've been giving away for free. Let's say you're out at the movies, right? And you pull out your Save Club on your phone, and you told your friends they can save money on movie tickets. What happens is they join Save Club, and they go back there and they look at a deal, and they find a deal. Ooh, Bowtie Cinemas. I can save, this is a local theater near me. I can save money by going to Bowtie Theaters. And so what happens is they go back there, they get a membership. You got paid from recommending someone to save money at a movie. Folks, this is not selling. It's just sharing. They were going to buy the ticket anyway. All you did was help them save and earn weekly income. That is the power of Save Club. Folks, at Save Club, this is a platform that you can earn instant discounts on unlimited savings, and you can save money around the world. Over 850,000 hotels, over 50,000 restaurants, and over 150,000 retail stores. Big savings on thousands of brands. See, folks, we're going to give you an example of how much you can save. So let's say you want to go somewhere, you want to go out here and you want to go on a vacation, right? So you want to go on a vacation and you're looking at a hotel and you say, man, that place is $3,000. How can I save money on something that's $3,000? How much could I save? Well, how many of you would have been shocked to know that in Save Club, we had this very same vacation that was $3,442 for just $549.90. You nearly saved just under $3,000. What could you do with $3,000? And let's say you want to take another vacation. There's another place here in Mia Casa Hotels, $353.43, where you get the same 3-night stay for $170.77. Also, Las Vegas, great place to visit. Many of you might go there. Well, you'll pay $1,000 at this resort in Las Vegas. With Save Club, it's only $566. Same place, same exact time, but you get it cheaper with us. See, folks, I actually went out and challenged myself to see how much I can save in one day. So first thing I did was I went to a car wash and I got $27 savings. And I actually went to Dave and Buster's, took my son there, $30 savings, and I actually took my family to the movies, another $8 savings. So literally, I was able to save just with the tickets and everything. I was able to save roughly $62 in one day. $62 in one day. So what we're going to do very quickly here is Kawan for the next 2 or 3 minutes is going to just walk you through some savings and going to show you exactly how to save. And then we're going to get back here and close you guys out with some amazing announcements. And we're going to show you how to get paid from this platform. Kawan, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you, boss. And excellent job as always, explaining. But we want to take it down the rabbit hole. We want to take it a lot further, okay? Because I'm a strong believer in documentation, beat conversation. We can show you better than we can tell you. And that's exactly what we're going to show you. What we're going to do is show you how you can offset the monthly cost for the next 5 to 10 years, okay? Just from these savings alone. And that's what I'm going to show you today. So let's get right down to it. So right here is what we're going to do is we're going to deal with things that you probably do just on a weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep numbers very, very modest. Now, look, I can go higher, right? We can go over hype, but what I like to do is under hype and over deliver. So I'm going to come with modest numbers, but when I come with these numbers, you in your own brain can say or know from your own buying and spending habits, oh no, you know what? No, I would actually do that more, or I would eat that more, go there even more. So just keep that in mind when we get to the end of this, okay? So for weekly, we're going to say the number of times that you eat out for lunch. Now think about that for a second. You might, work on a job site. You go to work 5 days a week. Some of us bring our lunch. Others probably going to eat out for more times than not, right? Go to a local cafe. You eat on the road coach. The trucks that come, things like that. So it wouldn't be far fetched to say 5 times a week. But I'm going to go modest here and just say 3. Okay. Then we're going to say number of times you eat out for dinner. Now, same thing, maybe you come home, you want a home cooked meal because you've been eating out now. I mean, if you're a bachelor, you probably eat out even more often. Or if you work a lot and you don't have time to come home and cook, you might eat even more. But again, I'm going to keep the numbers modestly low. I'm going to say 3 for that as well. Number of times you eat or order pizza, let's say at least one time a week, right? That's one of our guilty pleasures, especially out here in America. I'm pretty sure you have a pizza at least at the end of the week. You get paid, you treat yourself, right? So we say one time. We say 1. Now, again, these numbers could be a lot higher, right? That was weekly. So monthly, the number of times you went out to play games, like miniature golf, laser tag, bowling. This could be taking the kids out to Dave and Buster's, stuff like that, right? So, I mean, I would think you did that at least once a month. You got to treat yourself, right? You can't, you done been worked hard. You're going to reward yourself with at least doing that once a month, taking the kids out, breaking the monotony. Same thing with a movie ticket. I'm pretty sure one of your favorite movies then came out. You got to see it. It's a must see. You want new Mission Impossible, one of the new Marvels, something, you got to see it, right? So at least one. And then that's the number of tickets. You don't go to the movie theater by yourself, right? I'm pretty sure you probably took your significant other with you, as a date, or even the kids. That could be like 4 or 5 tickets. But again, we're going to keep in mind. So I'm going to say 2. Okay. The number of movie rentals, now that's a little different. You're at home, you're in the comfort of your own house. You start scrolling, you see, oh, wow, I don't have to go to the movies. They have it right here on demand, but I have to buy it, right? So how many times do you think you do that through the course of a month? You might do it quite a few times, but again, I'm gonna keep the numbers modest. So I'm gonna say you only did it one time. You saw something, you had to see it one time. Okay. So then we go to the yearly. Now, keep in mind, this is a year. All right. So when the year is time, how many times you think you stayed at a hotel? Now think about that for a second. Most of us is marketers, right? So we go on a lot of different trips. We go on masterminds. We go to events. When you do go to these events, how long you stay in these hotels? Minimum 3 days. A lot of times, right? 3 days events. So in a year's time, I don't think it's far fetched to say you spent 5 days in a hotel. Even a week. A full week. But I'm just going to go 5. We're going to go 5 days. So 5 days you spent in a hotel. Okay. And then the number of days you rent a car, I'm going to say you rent a car the same amount of times you was in them hotels, because a lot of times we in a different state, we someplace else. So we're going to be doing one of 2 things, either Ubering or driving. Right. And in a lot of cases, it's cheaper to just rent a car. So I'm going to say at least 5 times. The number of rounds of golf. Now, I don't play golf. A lot of people don't play golf. So that might be zero, right? And some for others might be like, no, come on, I would definitely take advantage of that. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna actually leave it at zero, just for the sake of for the fact that again, we're keeping the numbers modest right now. Okay. Then the number of days on the cruise. Well, hey, that might be on your bucket list. And now that you find out that you can actually get some savings, why not take the cruise, right? You can get the cruises savings right in here. Some of 5%, 10%. I've seen them just the other day myself. So knowing that, I would definitely take advantage of that. So most cruises anywhere from 3 days to a week, and it can go up from there. But definitely, very rarely, I think somebody's going to just take a 1 day cruise, right? So let's just say 3 days. We go on the low end. You know, you might went to Miami, went to the Bahamas, came back. So right there, 3 day cruise. So number of tickets to a theme park. Now, again, especially if you got kids, I would say you would do this at least once a year, right? You took them somewhere special. You took them to Legoland, you took them to the water park, you took them to Disneyland, you know, you took them to Universal Studios, something. So let's just say once. And notice that also a number of tickets to the theme park. So that's at least 2 tickets, right? At least. Remember, it's probably a family of who knows what. So, but we're going to say at least 2 tickets. Okay. Tickets to a theater, same thing. I think that within a year's time, you went to your favorite show, you went to your favorite comedy show, you know, you seen your favorite comedian, you went to the favorite concert. Oh no, Beyonce's in town, got to see her. You know, Paul McCartney. Oh no, whoever was your favorite, they came to town, you had to see him. I'm pretty sure, and you didn't go alone, right? So you took at least a date with you, so that's 2. Number of times you changed the oil. Now look, I mean, at least once a year, right? At least once a year. Some of us, depending on what kind of car you got, unless you got a Tesla or something, but we're going to change the oil at least once a year. Some of us got to change it more often than that, but we're going to do it at least once. The number of times you had your carpets clean, again, now this could be every 6 months, I would hope, right? Keep your things nice and sharp, but hey, at least once a year. Remember, modest numbers. So at least once a year. Number of times you sent flowers. Now, again, I know women love flowers, right? My wife loves flowers. I can bring flowers for any occasion. She loves it. It don't have to be for anything special. Just bring some flowers because the other ones is dying, right? So Mother's Day, birthdays, Valentine's Day, just because it's that day. So it wouldn't be far-fetched to say that you bought flowers 3-4 times throughout that year, right? But again, we're dealing with modest numbers right now. I'm just going to say one time. One of those days you bought some flowers. Number of times you buy ski lift tickets. Hey, some of us is like, ain't even going to go near no snow. I'm cool. You won't find me. So I'm just going to leave it at 0 for right now. So even with that, and these numbers being very, very modest, I'm pretty sure you can agree because we're going to bump these up in a minute. So with these modest numbers, right? Look at how much we saved in the year, $2,547. Your monthly subscription is $80 down, $20 a month. That is years and years and years and years and years and years of your subscription that you just pretty much compensated for with just your savings alone. Now, look at what if we bump these numbers up? What if you say, no, I do actually want to go skiing. Why not? I'll take advantage of that. And no, I like flowers quite often, more often than that. And I'm definitely going to do my carpets at least twice. And oil, I'll keep that. But the theater, hey, I live here in Vegas. We do quite a bit of different shows. You know, hey, I got more kids than 2. So, you know, we need at least 4. You know, the cruise, yeah, 3. Golf, hey, I did a round because I was able to save with you guys. So why not? I tried it, you know, whether I liked it or not. At least I did try it. Let's bump this up to like 7 because I said we can at least get a weekend, right? I think that would be at least a week in a year's time. I don't think that's too far fetched. It could easily been 2 weeks or more. Bowling, we love for bowling in my family. We go way more than that. So I can say 2-3 times, right? The tickets, movies, maybe you don't go that much. Maybe only one movie came through. So, but I bumped up to 1 because maybe you took your kid with you, right? Home 2, pizza, hey, 2 times. You know what I mean? Because and then let's bump this up to 5. Like you actually eat at work, right? So a number of times you ate lunch at work was 5. So let's bump that up to 5. And dinner, I'll leave it at 3 because you want a home cooked meal. Unless you was a bachelor, we can go back to 5 like that. And look at this, $5,138. We're talking about over 10 years of from just 1 year's worth of savings. So, hey, I don't know if we can make it any clearer when what you got right here, the type of value you got right here, and I'm happy to be able to share that with you. So that's what I got for you. Back to you, Melvin.
All right, thank you, Kawan. And so, as you guys saw, this is a savings estimator in our back office here, and we're going to show you literally that what we offer is not about selling, it's about savings. Our services are designed to help people cut costs on things they're already paying for. In other words, we help you keep more of your money without changing what you're already doing. Now, the tools we give you are amazing. So, we want to help you to be able to promote this amazing platform. So, if you can copy and paste, you can earn. These are things we learned as children. So, we call it copy, paste, paid. It works faster than most side hustles you've seen. And we have some success stories that will blow your mind. Now, folks, we have the most lucrative opportunity on the planet for under $20 a month. You're going to save up to $2,600 a year or more on everyday purchase. No change in spending habits required. No inventory to manage, no shipping hassles. This is 100% digital and done for you. This is a recession-proof opportunity available in over 150 countries. You can earn fast start bonuses up to $32 per referral paid weekly like clockwork. You can tap into our coded generational fast start overrides and exponential growth. And we have a matrix commission with the potential to earn up to $4,095 a month without enrolling a single person. You can also unlock generational matching bonuses for deep long-term income. And you can qualify for our annual VIP membership bonus for loyalty and success. And also, we have a monthly leadership bonus and rewards for those who rise to the top. You can earn from people you never personally enrolled thanks to leverage team systems. So let's show you how this works. If you're interested right now, someone has sent you a link. On that link will be a way to fill out a form and to become a pre-enrollee in the Save Club. Within this link, you will see that once you join as an official Save Club affiliate today, it'll only cost $60 a year, which is an annual membership fee for affiliates, and it's renewed every 12 months, and then $19.97, your first month's membership. So at only $79.97, you can activate Save Club and have an income system where you get paid to save. And it's only $19.97 a month to stay active so you keep earning. How many people have seen home-based businesses that only require $19.97 a month, and just by using the service, you will actually save more than going out of your pocket to purchase things? And step two, you can share your personalized affiliate link. It's already coded to you. Every time a person enrolls to your link, even if you've never met them, you earn a fast start bonus paid directly to you weekly. Let's talk about the fast start bonus. You can earn up to $20 to $32 depending on your rank. And let's say on level one, you told two people to come to this presentation. They said, hey, I want to save money and I want to learn how to get turn my costs to cash, right? So you enroll two people, you automatically get the rank of 1 star. And as you continue to grow, you will also earn generational fast start overrides on levels 2 through 5, which means that if the people that you enrolled sponsor someone, you'll get paid from that. If that person sponsors one, you'll get paid from that. That means generational levels that you can get paid from. You really open up a huge income opportunity for yourself, and you're using leverage. Now, we're going to talk about the Powerline Matrix income. So this is a first come, first serve position in the Matrix. And that means people who join after you could be placed beneath you, potentially adding to your monthly income. You can earn up to $4,095 without enrolling a single person. And we're not saying this is guaranteed to happen, but the matrix is designed that when it fills up, it has to pay out. And we're going to show you that. But here's a kicker. If you hesitate with the amount of people that are joining right now, you could miss out on thousands in residual income just by waiting a little too long. And today is Friday. Friday is very important because tonight at 11:59 p.m., you have 1 minute until 12 a.m. Am I correct? At 12 a.m., if you are not enrolled as a member, what's going to happen is all of the people who have enrolled and who have become members, well, they're going to now secure their spot in the matrix for good. And these people would fall into what's called spillover position, which means that they're going to fall and land in your matrix. And depending on where you're positioned, they could fall anywhere under you. But if you are not a member, this will not happen and you will be passed up, therefore making yourself a person that is participating literally at the bottom of all of this activity, and you won't be able to earn from the matrix. That's why we say become a member now and upgrade, because if you upgrade, you're now in potential position to receive spillover, and this could be a great thing. Here's how our matrix works, folks. As you see, $4,095 just potentially if you didn't enroll a person, but you're not here to just participate or for handouts. You're here because of an opportunity. And so if you just enroll two people who enroll two people and your matrix fills up, you have a potential payout of $8,191 a month that you no longer have to work for. This is the power of this matrix. As you see, it goes all the way up to 65,000. Who would have thought a little simple 1997 opportunity could provide such amazing income benefits? Also, we have what's called a matching matrix bonus. So anyone that you enroll personally, you can also match their matrix. So as a 1-star, you can match 12% of what they get monthly. And as you see, it goes all the way down to 5-star, where you can literally match on, again, 5 generations all the way across. So this is very, very good, because a lot of times you don't know who's going to do anything, but their matrix is going to be important. And it's good to know that you can match these matrices by simply just continue to grow the team. This is a team community here, and it just really starts with just 2 people. And again, to simplify this, as you see the words on the screen, in the matrix, you earn money. But here's a cool part. You also get extra money when your team earns too, and when your teams earns up to 5 levels. That's the best way to say it, because it really, really gets crazy. Now, also, we have what's called a VIP membership. Now, some of you guys say, listen, I don't want any monthly fees, right? Well, if you want to pay for the entire year, that's the smartest thing, because you're going to save yourself having to worry about the monthly. And so you can pay for an entire year for $239.97, and you'll become what's called a VIP membership, which means that anyone that's on your first generation that pays for the year, you're going to receive $10 for that person on your personal. You're going to see $5 on your second generation and $3 on your third. So when you get to the option to select your membership, if you don't want to pay a monthly fee and just have an annual fee, then you can choose the option of $239, and now you give yourself income. Let me tell you a mistake that I made, and I'm bold enough to admit this in front of everyone. When I first joined, I paid $79.97, and I literally missed about $100 to $200 in generational pay. So you know what I did today? This is what I did. I actually went out here and upgraded myself to this. So now I'm pretty much in position to earn. So folks, we also have the global bonus, and there's a 2-star 1%, 3-star 1%, 4-star 1%, 5-star 1%. So these are paid out as global bonuses to everyone. So again, this is another way you can actually participate in this compensation plan. And so a lot of ways to get paid. Now, this is the best value you can get for less than 66 cents per day. And literally, when you are in Save Club, is literally going to pay you just to save. You get daily cash back, weekly payouts, residual income, plug and play system, and you have a supportive community of people who want to help you and work with you, because you could be in their matrix. So we're all helping each other with income. Be the first in your circle to share Save Club. Timing matters. We're in pre-launch right now. June 1st, we launch fully, and the opportunity is now. Now, we want to show you something. Let's say you invited 5 people to this presentation. And if you invite 5 people who invite 5, this is called exponential growth. So you invite 5 people, let's say they did the same thing you did, and they invited 5, and then they invited 5, and then they invited 5. Do you know that just 5 people you invited could turn into a 3rd, 4th, or 5th generation? You never know. You have to give people an opportunity to decide. This is not something where they're going to buy an expensive shake. They're not going to buy something that has expensive monthly fees. They're going to save money. Friends and family don't let friends and family overpay. Remember, if you're not saving, you're overpaying. Now, what's the next step in getting started? Many of you ask. So the person who invited you has a link, and that link is going to allow you to be able to get into Save Club and get a membership and become an affiliate. So the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to see this link, and they're going to ask you to put in your name and email. You're going to fill out their form, and then you're going to immediately be in the back office. You can hit 2 buttons. You can hit join now or lock on your position, and that is going to allow you to come to this screen right here. Now, remember, you can choose the $79.97 today, or you can choose option 2, which is a VIP yearly membership. Remember, option 2 gives you more income in the long run, and you will not have any monthly fees because you've paid for the entire year. Also, when you do that, you're going to get an email with the link. So once you create your username and password, you're going to come to saveclub.com, or you can check your email. And because you have paid, then you're what's called a member. You put in your username and password. Once you get back there, if you want to access those deals that Kawan showed you, or you want to do the savings calculator, you just hit access my deals, and you will immediately begin to start to use the deals in your area. And these deals literally are geo deals, which means that depending on where you live at, it will pull up the best deals within a proximity close to where your home is. So you not only get national deals, you get local deals from smaller shops. Also, you're wondering, hey, where is my affiliate link at? I want to share this thing today. Well, if you get in your back office, you go all the way under websites, and you're going to see that you have two websites. And the one that you want is a power line landing page, which actually will put them in the system, and they'll get emails from the company. Plus, it has a small little video in the front. Also, we have a big announcement. And before I make this big announcement, I'm going to bring down my screen, and I want to get some guesses on what this is. Our CEO, Mr. Charles, told us what this was. So I want to see if we can get some guesses on what this big announcement is. So in the chat below, I'm going to take two guesses. How many people can guess what our big announcement is? What is our big announcement? Who wants to take a shot at that? What is our big announcement? An app is coming, okay? An app is ready. A sale. We will launch earlier. This is, let's see. AI, 10K, gas and groceries. Okay, so let me show you a big announcement, and this is going to be applicable to anyone that joins today. Anyone that joins today. So I'm going to show you something. Let me share my screen, if we will. And let me get rid of this part here. Okay, folks, we have a new page. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to stop my share, and I'm going to turn on the sound. And I want you to hear, we have a new page, and we have a video that is going to absolutely go crazy. So let me show you what this new page is. And I've just been given authorization to share this today. So let me play this, and you're going to love it. Here we go.
Quick question. Do you ever wake up, glance at the clock, and think, ugh, 5 more days till Friday? You fight rush hour traffic, jump through corporate hoops, and for what? Just enough cash to keep doing it again next week? Now check this out. Every single day, you and I waste about 67 cents without even blinking. Cheaper than your go-to iced latte, and way less than one value meal that isn't even valuable to your waistline. Add it up, and in a month, and it is just 20 bucks. But what if that throwaway change could bankroll your own business? Look, I'm not talking lottery tickets or crypto moonshots. I'm talking about a proven system that turns pocket change into profit by leveraging the same simple online frameworks our affiliates use every day. Here's the crazy part. You don't need tech skills. You don't need a suitcase of cash. Mute time for me time. Fill out the short form right here, right now. Look, opportunity doesn't hang around waiting for someday. Why not use it today to fire your boss?
Whoa. So what do you guys think about that little 60-second video? And how awesome would it be if would you go out there and share this with 5 people right now? We're talking about conversion. So we're going to give a special shout out to Mr. David Dubs, who crafted that video. And Charles was so excited to add this in here. He wanted to give you guys something special. He wanted to really thank you guys for your patience. He wanted to thank you guys for your diligence. And he wanted to just really show his appreciation for everyone building a Save Club community. So he went out, and him and Dave crafted a new landing page system. And this is the first of many that will be coming out for the company. So I'm going to show you how to get it, but I need to know how many people actually are ready to get it. So let me just see a 1 from everyone that is ready to get this. Put a 1 if you want to get it. Okay, let me see. How many people do we got? So we should have 300 and some ones. Like, the 1 should be going crazy in the chat. Like, 1 should be bouncing. Now, if you're on YouTube and you want to get this, we're going to show you how to get it as well. So the 1s are going nuts. Everyone wants this. They're ready to share it. That's why I said your Friday is going to be a stack and save Friday. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to pull up on the screen how you can get this today. Now, we're going to cool it with the 1s. I want to know how many people here are here for the first time. If you're here for the first time, just type new. Type NEW new. How many new people here? So, new people, listen, your life is one click away from changing. If you're on YouTube watching this, one click away. Get back with the person who invited you and let them know that you are ready to rock with this group of amazing people. And we're going to help you help people to save money. Because if you're not saving, you're what? You're overpaying, right? If you're not saving, you're overpaying. So we want you to get out here this weekend. People are going to spend money. Share your Save Club link, and we're going to help you earn some money all together. We're going to build this matrix, and we're going to create some income for people all around the world. So pay attention to your screen, because I want to show you how you get this exact page so you can begin to use this right now. And yes, it will connect to your back office. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. Let me pull up the screen here for 1 second here, and we're going to get this thing out to you guys. And this is all you have to do. So let me change screens. Give me 1 second here. I'm changing. All you have to do basically is, let me share here. Drum roll here. I know it's coming. You guys like move faster, move faster. So all you have to do basically is go to saveclubsplash.com/your username. So whatever your username is that you put in Save Club, then you can get this page along with your other landing page. So now you have two. If you are not a member of Save Club and you're only a pre-enrollee and you did not upgrade to the $79.97 or the yearly, you cannot get this amazing, high converting 67 cents video. This video will make the difference between people who are literally wanting to save money and rock with you versus people who are thinking about it. So everyone, make sure you go back to your person that invited you and let them know. And remember, today is Friday. So if you are a pre-enrollee and you have not upgraded before 12 midnight, your account will literally be unlocked and you will lose your space to someone who will come in 3 hours later and upgrade, and you'll be in their matrix instead of them being in yours. So folks, thank you so much for watching on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, share this video, and comment, and let the world know that Save Club is a global opportunity that will help people from all over. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. See you on Wednesday. Invite 5 people. Let us close them for you. And make sure you go to saveclubsplash.com/your username and take advantage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our recorded version. So I'm just going to hang out for a little while and just a little bit. And if anyone is new or you have any questions, these are going to be questions pertaining to getting started. So if you are ready to get started today, or you just have a small question, we're going to answer this. If not, you're free to go. This is just for people who just may have a little last minute question and to really get started. So we want to thank you guys for coming out. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. And anyone have any questions?
Yeah, Matthew, guys, hand up.
Okay, Matthew, where are you? Let's see.
Matthew Jameson.
Matthew, oh, my man here. My guy, Matthew. Let me unmute him. Let me bring him up here and let me spotlight him for everyone. All right, Matthew, you're on the spotlight, man. Mr. Leaderboard himself. So you can unmute. Let me make sure you can unmute. You should be able to. Let me make sure you can. Okay, you should be able to talk. Can you, let me see. Say something? So I can get you unmuted here. Okay, let me just make sure he can unmute. Okay. All right, there we go. Ask unmute. There you go.
Melvin, why is it so important everybody upgrades by midnight Pacific Standard Time?
Because they're going to lose their spot in this matrix. And most of the people here are on the leaderboard, and we're packing in people like it's going out of style. So if you don't upgrade, folks, you will lose your spot, which means that you might have joined Matthew on a Tuesday, and someone in a Friday is going to come and just leapfrog you. And you did due diligence. You did right. You saw his video. You went in. You joined him, and you didn't upgrade. And someone just knocked you out of the spot. And so what that means long term is, let's say this company hits 100,000 people, which it's on pace to do. that decision could have cost you thousands. So what you didn't do on Tuesday could cost you thousands of dollars in 2026 or December, whichever one comes first. So just think about that and make sure that you're just not a pre-enrollee, that you want to participate. And even if you just lock in your spot and you're still getting yourself together, just lock it in. I mean, either way, you still need this platform to save money. So please, please, please make sure you lock in. Awesome. So the question is, can you upgrade from the 79? Yes, you can. I did it because I came in at 79 and I realized how dumb of a move that was for me. And I didn't know my people were going to upgrade. I had 10 people that upgraded, and yeah, I lost like $100 and some dollars. So you don't want to do that. Are any other questions here?
Yeah, I am Gary Dixon.
Gary Dixon. Yes, sir. So let me see what question you have here. And let me find I am.
Hello. Hi
If
there.
you can unmute.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Gary Dixon from London. When will the products roughly be available in the UK? I've managed to do some products and send them to the States, but products for the UK, etc. We've got a projected time span roughly.
That part the CEO will announce. He is working diligently to make that happen, so he will announce that. So I don't have a definitive answer I can give you, but I know that the launch is June 1st, and again, most of the products do plan on having a timeline of being launched after the official date. So I don't have the definitive answer, but I know he is working night and day to make that happen for you guys. So everyone should be able to have some savings in the area. So they are working towards
Fabulous.
that.
Okay, thanks. Thanks
Yes,
for
sir.
that.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Hey, Doug McKay here. How are you?
Hey, Doug. How you doing? Oh, you unmuted. Let me unmute you. There you go. Oh, Doug, unmute again. I'm sorry. Oh, he was just here. All right, Doug. Let me unmute. Hit the unmute button again. I'm gonna ask you to unmute. Let's see. Ask unmute. Oh, you're still muted. Hold on. Let me make sure. Everyone don't jump in at one time. Let me make sure I can unmute everyone because I didn't want him to get his question. So I'm gonna do unmute so you can actually unmute. So there we go. So Doug, try to unmute. We were just talking, my friend.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Thank you so much for your patience.
Yeah, no worries. So anyhow, I'm trying to figure out exactly how to execute. I signed up a couple of weeks ago or whatever,
Awesome.
and how do we put it in effect to use it?
Okay, so I just did a small little training. Whoever you signed up with, what you want to do literally is, if you're talking about use, are you talking about promoting it or just using the savings?
Just using the savings.
Okay, in your back office, there's a button that says deals. Are you from the United States?
Yes.
Perfect. So if you click on the deals, they're going to populate like crazy. So I'm going to take a few minutes just to show you, just in case anyone doesn't know how to do this. And I'm not going to, and again, if you guys have to go, you can. This is just for me answering some questions. So this is unrecorded, and this is just a place for us to help you guys to be able to use the service. And so that's why I'm saying extra here as well.
And Doug, get my number from Ken, and I'll spend some time with you. Doug, great to see you again.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
So I'm going to go into my back office really quick here in Save Club, and I'm just going to show you how you access it and just go over it. And again, we just want to help everyone use it. So, so Doug, if you get in your back office, let me share my screen here. You're going to have a section that says Home, and you're going to have this part that says Access My Deals. So it's right here where it says Access My Deals. And let me just draw it for you so you can see it. Let me make sure I draw it here so you can see it nice and clear. And this is for anyone that just wants to know, because you may not know. So right here, it says Access My Deals. So when you see that, what you want to do is you just want to click on it, and you can actually start using these and just clicking on it. And once you go back there, a good demonstration just for some training is, again, I got my area. I can use my current location. I can search, and it's going to give me deals in my area. So I got a lot of great deals in my area. It also up here, you can save on car insurance. You can save a lot. It just has a lot of things back here. And if you want to use that savings calculator like Kawan did, it's a great tool. All you have to do is go find out right here at the bottom where it says, let's find out. You click on that, and then you can actually go through and just show a person one-on-one, hey, what can you save? And then let them put this in here, or you fill it out, and you can do exactly what Kawan did. So very, very easy to use. So when you get in, just make sure you go down and you hit Access My Deals.
Okay.
Hopefully that helps.
Okay, no, I
All right.
appreciate it. Thank
No
you.
problem.
So
Yeah.
getting familiar with my back office is the main
Yeah.
gig right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just spend a little time back there. That's okay.
Hey, Doug, we'll get you plugged into our team training group as well. So, like I said, get my phone number from Ken, and we will take care of you, my friend. Great to see you again.
Awesome.
Likewise. Thanks. Appreciate the help.
And Roscoe Mack, how are you? Roscoe, you have a question?
Yeah, I had a question. I'm
Awesome.
fine. Well, I had different expectations when I originally came. I thought we were discussing some other things from the invite that I received. But now that we're here, if I was to say, okay, this sounds awesome. Um, if I was to say, well, aside from having the money making opportunity, um, how do I distinguish this any different from Groupon?
Well, the thing about Groupon
Because
is
the
this.
reason why
Oh,
I'm primarily asking this question is because yeah, I wasn't really looking to be a member. I had came in because I'm looking for businesses to do mergers with, more
okay.
so. I see that you guys have a money making opportunity,
Mhm.
um, along with savings, but I also see that people have to put in. So I kind of want to see how this. Yeah, but shoot, I'm listening.
Yeah, I mean, so basically, and you compare this to Groupon's. With Groupon's, that's not a monetized opportunity. And one of the
Right.
reasons why we have this opportunity here is because
That just
number
means I can't make
one,
money with them.
right, you can't make money with them. And number two, what's going to happen, and I think Charles will allow me to say this. I can't say too much, but from just talking to him, quite frequently, we're going to have an app that's going to develop. We're going to have, the ability
You
to
want me to
have
pop
this.
on?
Oh yeah. Oh, there he goes. Good, good. He's right here. Cool.
Hey,
So
man.
yeah, I'll let Charles just kind of
Great,
tell you
great
some of the things that's coming.
presentation. I love the
Perfect.
support that's coming around. This is fantastic where it's going. And to answer your question there, what we're doing is completely different than a Groupon, than what you might see with your bank, what you see what's going on. We're diverting nearly $900 billion in global advertising into a compensation plan. So as we bring on more and more savings globally in all the different markets, we have Australia, we have the UK, we have Europe, Asia. It's getting more and more exciting. This next week, I'm going down to a large marketing conference in Carlsbad. We got 3 days sitting belly to belly with the biggest advertisers, and what we're doing is they're diverting their advertising dollars from television, radio, print, all these methods that aren't working anymore. You're not going to see Target entering some influencer campaign or spending a bunch of money on Google. They need ways to bring their advertising dollars, and they decided to do it with ethical bribes. And so, as they're giving us discounts on stuff we're already spending, some of that marketing budget goes back into the compensation plan and gets rewarded through the people that build this business. And this is the first time it's been done in network marketing. It's the first time it's been done in discounts and savings. And this is the big distinction between what we're doing, and we're doing this globally. Most of these coupon platforms, they work in one country in the United States, just like we're working here in the United, just like we're here in the United States now. I've been speaking with advertisers in Canada in all the different languages, and the momentum of the shift in
So,
advertising, we feel it
so
more and more. There's more networks coming on board, more advertisers are choosing to do the ethical bribes, and this is just a bigger opportunity for us to help people save money and earn money.
So the biggest distinction is going to be that the fact that you can make money, and then it's going to be also because of just it being global, and not just it being global to make that sound mere. Um, like you said, it's the first to be done.
And guys, we've got exclusive stuff coming. As you'll see, more and more advertisers are attracted to us. My background is in
How do I get?
nutritional
How do I get
products
into?
manufacturing.
How do I get get into the necessary dynamic of conversation that I want to have with you guys
You know what,
primarily
Roscoe?
to be
Let me
business
reach out
wise.
to you. This is probably not the right conversation for the call,
That's
but
what I was
we got
figuring.
so many excited people here. I do
Yeah.
want to share, and when one person has a question, probably many
Right.
more do.
That's why I'm asking, how
And
do I get to the right line of communication to talk what I would want to
sure. Well,
discuss with you guys?
keep chiming in. Keep chiming into our webinars. We do one on Monday for news and updates, and we've got two special webinars next week. And showing some more advancements with our
Wouldn't that still be
marketing,
out of
with our
context
AI.
with me trying to do business with you guys, even if I chime into the
Roscoe,
webinar?
let me tell you something, dude. We don't need a merger or acquisition with anybody. We're cruising right now, and there's going to be a lot of people chasing our tails, but they're just not going to be able to do what we can do.
It's an awesome question. Again, we just want to keep this kind of more so getting started, and some just make sure we have questions that are more so geared to getting started and training, and that's maybe another question a little deeper. So again, Roscoe, we appreciate you coming out, and we just want to keep these questions mainly basic for people who are excited to join. So, all right, next question is Ann Duffy. How you doing, Ann?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, good, good. Thank you for coming on.
So I love the landing page, love the new splash page. My question is, are we able to connect that with an autoresponder?
Yeah, well, let me answer that just for this. So, if you want to have an external system that you want to use, you can easily do this with an external system. I use external systems all the time, but yeah, this can be done. And my suggestion is, if you're going to do an autoresponder and you want to just put this in a list, again, you can. I would use the new one that we just showed you, because that one is just extremely hard hitting. And if you have an email list of people, you want them hitting a page like that with that 1 minute video. So that would be the one I would use. I think it would yield some great results for you.
Hey,
But is
Melvin.
there
Hey,
a way?
Charles, wouldn't that be connected to the auto responders inside of the Powerline system already, Charles?
I'm sorry, I missed the question.
What you want to know if she can add it with an autoresponder?
The new splash page
Oh,
is connected to
absolutely.
the
No, yeah,
autoresponders inside. It's already all
yeah,
connected, so that's what I
absolutely.
wanted to clarify.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a whole series of campaigns coming out with different messages, some for travel, some for AI, some for military spouses. I mean, we're doing analysis of over 164 million posts on social media. And we're finding out exactly what people are responding to, what voices, what colors, what background music, and we're going to be optimizing campaigns and finding what people like, and then creating funnels to go get those people. And it's going to take an army of our Save Club affiliates to get these reels, our messages, get people in the landing pages, get them registered. The autoresponders and the other tools, the AI is going to drive into webinars like this. And with fantastic webinars like we saw tonight, many of you are going to experience upgrades inside your team. It's that simple. This done for you marketing with the team of professionals that has been attracted to Save Club has got me more excited than anything I've ever done in my business. And I know many of you have expressed that to me as well. So we are in the very beginning, guys. We're still in pre-launch here. We just did our 4th pay period. We're up to just shy of $300,000 paid out, and we haven't even really launched. Okay, so there's a lot of commissions flowing. Our next Friday, one more commission run, and then on the 9th, that's when the matrix pays with the matrix matching bonuses, and that's where the money is inside of this plan. It's really exciting times to get this out and get this moving. And we're like, I don't know, we're probably just shy of 7,000 members or so. I have no doubt we're getting to 1 million. I go look at these other apps. I went through and did a complete analysis of all the savings, different apps that are out there. They're in the tens of millions of downloads. And so do I know we can get there? Absolutely. So, building a foundation now and being here this early it's exciting times. And I really do appreciate everyone's patience as we start bringing on all the new markets. I know it's like we want to see everything right now, but you got to understand is where I'm sitting belly to belly discussing with advertisers. They're like, well, how big's your network? And I'm like, oh, it's coming. But they believe in our track record, what we're doing and where we're headed. And, the success is going to breed more success, and it's going to attract in more big advertisers and exclusive deals you won't see anywhere else.
Awesome. I said, and my mic was low. Can everyone hear me good now? I think a few people said my mic was low, so you should be good. So let's go to Mr. Bob Riddle. Yes, sir. How can we help you?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey,
Hi.
I just wanted to, because I was here with my team from around the world. We've got people in India, in China, in Asia, in the Philippines, and on and on and on. But the main reason I wanted to make sure that all of our leaders gave a big thanks to Pete and to Charles, because what's going on behind the scenes that's going to help all of us, because of the teams that we have already in that part of the world. Within just 2 or 3 weeks now, we've gone through a lot of things that normally you wouldn't be able to see happening. And so I want to just give a big shout out to Pete, a big shout out to Charles for everything they've been doing to get a seamless integration in the ability of our people around the world to get in easily and then to actually get access to their money easier. But I do have one question for you guys. So in my background of teaching and training, I've always made the effort to keep it very simple, keep it simply simple, because duplication or replication is the only thing that's actually true, and that is only true in a process, not as an individual. So I'm going to ask you guys, what if, especially for a lot of the new people here, what is the easiest way you think to not just save, but to be able to share the experience so they can actually show that to not just somebody they don't know, but their family and friends right now?
I mean, I could just give some examples, and we do have some material to that they can use to market. But if you just really want to take your real world experience, and that's what your family's going to go off of, they want to see the savings. So generally, what I
Mm-hmm.
do is I'll use a coupon, I'll screenshot it on my phone, and I'll upload it to Facebook. I think one of their influencers, Kelly, does it all the time. I see it on the reel. She goes out real world savings, puts it out there, and just lets the world see it. And I think with friends and family, they're going to have to see this, and so the savings are very, very real. I think I've seen a few people do it. And so the easier way, if you don't have to be an expert marketer, expert Facebook person, just go out there and when you save, just screenshot it on your phone and just show your family the difference. They're going to want to see the real world difference, and they want to see this thing actual working with you, with what you spend, and then that's going to encourage them to say, hey, you know what, this thing is real. And then I always say, hey, at the end of my conversations, when I do have time to post on Facebook, I haven't had much time lately, is I always ask people how much money did they save today?
That's
And
awesome.
another thing you can do too is like if you in the store, right? Like say you went to Subways, you know that they have a Subways coupon, but you want to make the introduction with somebody, and the best way to make the introduction is always documentation, be conversation. I can show you, but I can tell you. So imagine saying, "Hey, before you buy that, would you like to save on that?" Absolutely. Hey, I got a coupon for her. Hey, I got a coupon for them. And
There
then
you
they
go.
scan the phone, right? You got the phone right there. They scan it, boop. They're like, what was that? Oh, yeah, this club I'm with. It only costs $20 a month. I'm able to save on all these deals around here. That's a great opener because you save the money. So now they're almost indebted to you. So that conversation, they don't mind having a conversation with you now. They're actually curious. What was that? Oh, well, actually, look. And then you get to scroll down. They see all this local stuff around them. Because remember, this is around you guys. So if you're in the store right now, they're going to see stuff that's right around them. So you're like, yeah, oil changes, insurance, everything. Yep, it's only cost me $20 a month. I mean, I'm actually going on the cruise next month. Like you can make this really like small talk, and imagine doing that strategically in multiple different places. Somebody's about to get an oil change. Hold on. Let me see something real fast. Oh, I got you. Hey, I got this for him. Boop. What was that? I just saved you $20. What? Good looking out. Yeah,
That's
no
right.
problem. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
And that's a very strategic way to be able to get to strangers and be able to start closing strangers in the field without looking weird and creepy. They're going to actually thank you. Wow, man, thank you, man. You're going to meet a friend and good way to close.
I'm going to tell y'all something and get off here because there's a lot of people that want to get some questions. If you think that you can't save money on your auto insurance and you think that that's not part of this deal, you're missing a huge picture. My business partner in Florida lives in a small town. That doesn't matter because his own insurance company, Progressive, I'll name the name, He took the Save Club, went through the process. It took about 30 minutes total, start to finish, apples to apples. Listen very carefully here. With his own insurance, went from $279 a month on his Mercedes, apples to apples. God is my witness, $79 a month for the next 6 months. Boom. There you go.
Wow.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Awesome. So we're going to get to another question here and just a few more, and then we're going to let you guys enjoy your weekend. And Mr. Dustin Smith, thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate you. He had a question as well. Mr. Dustin Smith, if you're still there.
Yeah, I just had a quick, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. Yeah, I appreciate it. I just had a quick question. I have another system that I've been with in for like a year or so that's building a team for me. So it's gonna be like a month or so until I get kind of like all my members to start joining me. But I'm a paid member here. I've been in since the 11th of this month. My question just is that I guess just because I don't really understand the power line view under the My Team thing. Am I gonna start receiving from people that have paid under me? Because I have like 1,300 people that are under me, like in that orange line. Or do I need to start bringing my own people to receive commission? I'm just curious because.
Sure. I'll answer that question. So the people that you see under you in the red are simply just people who joined after you. Doesn't mean they joined with you. That means they joined after you. Generally, when you look at the power line matrix, what will happen is the person who sponsored you, if you're in their lineage, then some of those people may trickle down to you. The power line matrix doesn't even pay out for a whole month. But honestly, just if I'm being completely honest, is when we look at this, we don't look at this, or at least as a business, we don't want to look at this as a just join and wait, right? That's a kind of a way that we don't grow. If everyone sat here, if I sat here, if some of your top leaders sat here and everyone just had the mentality of let me just wait here, no one would come. So we want to make sure that we are creating and growing this company as a single unit. So everyone should be working, everyone should be promoting, no one should be in here waiting, because what happened is we'll create a mentality of people not moving, and that's not what we want to do. So a lot of these leaders up here have put in 200 people, 100 people. I mean, we're just putting in people. So if everyone just did two, I mean, we'd grow. If two did two, it did two. So my advice as a person who has operated in business, and I'm sure everyone who is in a leaderboard would agree, is just make sure you share this with everyone, work this business. And if we all have a mentality of growing, all of us will be able to enjoy the fruits and benefits of how this power line really works. But you really don't want a mentality of people just coming in to wait. Not to be, a little straightforward, but it's just we got to set expectations.
One thing, Melvin, I'd like to add here, just to and close this out, is when the way that this compensation plan is designed, it's with matching bonuses, and there is a lot of the commission in the matching bonuses within the matrix. So you got to think that if you go and sponsor 5 people and then the 6 of you just work 1 hour, that's like you getting 6 hours of work. Now imagine if that duplicates just one level and you've got 25 people there on your team plus the original 5, that's 30 hours. If those people all go to work just 1 hour, that's 30 hours of work. So you've got to understand that even a little bit of effort when compounded maximizes your time. So there's people on this planet that make incredible amounts of money because of one thing: leverage. This compensation plan is designed on leverage. And yes, the spillover will help you, but it's that matrix match. And you putting in an hour, they put an hour. Now imagine everyone goes and puts in 5 hours for the week. That's like you doing hundreds of hours of work that you're getting compensated on hundreds of hours of work. You could never do that. There's not enough hours in the day to earn that. And that's how this compensation plan is specifically designed to take the tasks and make them so simple. You're sharing a reel, you're getting someone to do a landing page. That's as hard as this business gets. And if you did that for an hour and your team did that for an hour, we would flood the internet and people would come rush into Save Club, and you'll start to see that spillover just compound. And that's when the other parts of this plan take place. and it'll grow and grow. So we'll get into specific compensation plan trainings, product trainings. All this stuff is coming, guys. It's been a monumental effort to rally the best in the industry to this company. I can assure you that we have the most talented people in the network marketing industry here, paying attention, fired up, and follow our lead. Because I'm blown away. I'm humbled by the amount of talent that we have here working with Save Club.
Yeah, and I know I completely get that. I have a whole team that I'm gonna bring over. I was just curious because I wanted to make sure that I understood the spillover part, that people do at least earn from that. While I'm bringing my team over, I'm not looking for overnight cash or anything. I'm just curious to make sure that I understood it correctly. That even if someone waited for months, which it's not going to take me months to bring them all over, but people will at least earn from that. Is a
Yep.
way.
Yep. And the more that you do, the more help from a spillover perspective you'll bring to your team. So think about spillover as something that you can provide to your team versus something that you're just waiting and receiving. And when you flip the mentality that way, it flows, because that's the type of effort that will duplicate.
For sure, yeah. And I'm just kind of trying to design a system where I can contact and talk to all of them, but not all of them can get not all 1,000 of them can get on a Zoom at the same time and stuff. So I've just been trying to coordinate a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, get them lined up through the landing pages, guys. Wonderful call. I don't want to hold everybody hostage here. We got a great Memorial Day weekend. Let's get out there and meet people. There's a lot of people out there looking for a way to save money, and a lot more people out there looking for a way to make money. So use the new landing page. I'm going to type it into the chat right here so that you can save it, because we haven't published it yet. This was a big announcement. It's brand new.
Awesome. And thank everyone. That'd be it for the questions. Thank you guys for hanging out. And again, we're a community. We're here to support. We're here to help you guys grow. And just make sure you come to all the webinars that we have. We have an entire week planned, and you guys will be able to benefit from this. So as Charles types this in, that'll conclude the questions. And you guys have an awesome weekend. And let me give a few minutes. I'll give 30 seconds or so for you guys to copy that in there as well. And we'll put it in the group as well. When you watch the replay, you'll see it is saveclubsplash.com/your username. So make sure you go there, stick your username in there, and start using that thing, and get some people enrolled. Awesome. All right, folks, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. You guys just get out and share, use the service, and we'll see you guys on the next webinar. Thank you so much. Peace.